set?
Okay. This next one is going to be emotional for me, so I hope I'm not going to tear up. I tried to practice it like 100 times, and every time I teared up, so I'll try to keep it together. I came here from war. There's a war going on in Israel. Most of you know that. Many of you reached out to me and asked for, told me that you're praying for me and my family. Thank you for all of that. And I'm not going into politics. I'm not going into who's right, who's wrong. I think that we can all agree that nothing can justify the killing of innocent people, innocent men, women, children, babies, and it doesn't matter which side of the border they're on. I think that living in a place of peace is a privilege that we're not thinking about every day. This is a privilege that's given to us by people that are dedicating their lives, sometimes dedicating actually their lives or sacrificing their lives to making sure that we go to sleep at night and we don't worry about our safety. That we sit here today and we're not concerned about rockets falling in the center of this audience. And those people are heroes. And those people have families. And very often, those families are making a huge sacrifice as well. This is my grandfather. He passed away 18 years ago. He was an officer during World War II, and he was defending his country. He was fighting the Nazis and the Russians in the freezing cold forests of Eastern Europe. He lost 8 brothers and sisters and his parents in that war. He lost his wife and 2 kids. And when the war was over, he went to Prague, he met my grandma, they married, they went and started a new life in Israel. And that's the reason why I'm here. This is my dad. In the background, it's actually my uncle as well. My dad served for 30 years in the military. He was a brigadier general. He's still with us. He's alive, fortunately. But as a child, I didn't see my father very often. We are fortunate in Israel to have our wars close to home, so sometimes it's a mile away, sometimes it's 100 miles away. But when there's a war, you actually get to see your dad every 2 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. So throughout my childhood, I used to see him like every couple of weeks. He would come home exhausted, typically in the evening, and then by morning he wouldn't be there. I'll go back to this one. That's me during the early days of my military service. One of my first memories as a child was from 1981. I was around, I think, 5 years old. Back then, there was a war in Israel on the Lebanese border, and my father was fighting that war. And I remember myself, that's my first memory. As a kid, I had a desk in my room next to the window, and I remember myself going up on the desk every day, looking out the window and just praying to God that I get to see my father again. This is my family visiting my dad in one of the army bases he was serving in. That's me with the awkward V-neck. Why am I telling you all this? A few months ago, when they came to me and pitched me the idea of starting a military division at Real, a division that's made from service women and men, from families of those service people, that's going to focus on helping military families buy and sell homes. For me, there was no question. By the way, those are pictures of our military division members. Yes. So, I didn't even need to think about it because we are that military family. I am that kid who waits for his dad to come back. And I know exactly what those families are sacrificing. I know exactly what they're going through. And I know exactly how much all of us owe them. They make sure we sleep well at night. They make sure that we can sit here and not worry about rockets flying over our heads. So, I know there are some members of the military division in the audience. I would like to ask you to stand up, and I would like to ask all of us to give them a big round of applause. Thank you. Okay, I managed to get it together so far. I love those pictures. I mean, they tell so many stories. I would like to ask Renee and the leadership of the military division to join me on stage.
No, not yet. Okay, here we go. Wow, I don't know how to follow that. Oh my gosh. So, I've been with Real since 2020, and it's been quite an honor to watch our work hard, be kind ethos permeate through not just here at Real, but as an industry as a whole. I think we can all see that we're making an impact. And we have a tradition in the U.S. Armed Forces that started back in World War II, where each unit would create a symbol unique to them to represent their unit's culture and their ethos. And they would then mint that symbol into a token, into a medallion that their members could take with them wherever they are throughout the entire world. And so that symbol then became known as what's called a challenge coin. If you guys are familiar with military culture, you may have seen them. And we wanted to make sure that as a fellow veteran and as our fearless leader, that you were the very first to receive our Work Hard, Be Kind, Real Military Division Challenge Coin.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. military division members, come stop by our mixer. We have some for you to take home. And everybody else, come by, say hi, get to know us a little bit, how we can help you, your clients, your families, and everything. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Otherwise you're buying beer, right? Wow. All right. You guys, that was beautiful. Give Tamir and the whole military leadership one more round of applause. What a perfect ending for today, you guys. But let's capture this moment. All I ask is all of us condense in. We're going to take one big group photo, and we're going to show the industry all the love, all the production, everything that we have created today. So just leave your stuff. Everyone get in these 2 rows. Everyone from the outside, come on in. Let's get some photo-taking music, whatever that looks like. Come on in. All leadership up front. All leadership right here, please. Pritesh, why don't you guys step, right here, like right here. Dre, come out. There we go. Do we want the signs out front? We'll be good, we'll be good. Come on in, let's capture this moment. Probably gonna have to come in, guys. Come in, fill up right here. Come on in, let's take this photo. Okay, we're gonna do a few of these. Come on in, guys, come on in. Come on in. A lot of cameras up here. A lot of cameras up here. All right, here we go. All right, let's get one of everyone smiling, just politely. Everyone smile. Perfect. Now hands up. Everyone say yes. Yes. Say thank you. Thank you. Say yes. Yes. Thank you, real family. We'll see you tomorrow at 8:59 a.m. 8:59 a.m. Thank you all.
Good morning. Good morning. The rest of my life gon' start today. Crawling up the ocean, this is evolution. Can I grow into another animal, the next level? I'm sprouting.